back, NYC Fragrance family. Today I'm going to bring you my best 10 fragrances for less than $20. Yes, $20. I mean, we're talking really cheap now. Now, granted, you know, they're not the most spectacular fragrances, but what I'm going to tell you is this. Every single one of these fragrances got at least a 4 or better on Fragrantica, which means that's an 8 out of 10 if you're doing it on a scale of 10. Now, a lot of people have reviewed these fragrances on Fragrantica and gave them high ratings. So I'm going to base them based on the ratings. I'm also ranking them based on the ratings. I'm going to go from 10 down to 1, and hopefully you find some value in this. So the first one is basically similar to a very popular fragrance, if not the most popular male fragrance ever. And the fragrance I'm talking about is Ellis 360 Red. Now this fragrance is supposed to smell like Acqua di Gio from Giorgio Armani, the original. For under $20, you get yourself this nice big bottle. I do believe this has been discontinued, but I think it's still available out there and you probably can still find it. Less than $20. The next one gets a lot of talk in the community because of the bottle. Gets made fun of, has nicknames, and it's another one under $20. Nice tobacco fragrance, sweet, somewhat powdery, somewhat, you know, considered masculine, and a compliment getter. And I'm talking about Rochas Man, aka, I'm not going to say it. But this one here is, the bottle itself is very interesting, as we all know. And the fragrance, it's not a bad one for the price. Next one, number 8. There's 2 from this house in this list, but I got this one for $15, TJ Maxx. And I think it's worth it, at least for the summertime. And the fragrance is Tommy Bahama St. Kitts. See that? Fresh, aquatic, summertime fragrance. Spray away, $15 for the bottle. And you'll be feeling really good in the summertime. The next one falls in place, and the next couple fall in place with my style of fragrances. The aromatic fougères. So this one, which is definitely a classic, and it actually performs pretty well, comes in at less than $20, and it is D from Dunhill. Dunhill is one of the houses that I kind of gravitate towards myself in the designer realm. I don't know what it is between the Dunhill cigars I used to smoke and Dunhill fragrances that I used to own. I just ended up liking the Icon line, and I ended up getting more of these fragrances, and I own quite a few Dunhills. I know they're not the best, but just something about them that I am attracted to. The next one on the list, this one I'm hearing is also discontinued, but probably to me personally, you know, it's Fragrantica ratings, but me personally, this one's probably the best one out of all of them. I think it performs the best. I think it smells the best. I think it still, even though it's an older fragrance, still works in today's environment. And it is Zino by Davidoff. This one's just a classic fougère fragrance, spicy, long lasting, and under $20 I was able to get this bottle for to steal. Now, prices do fluctuate, so I'm hoping that they're still under $20. I'm going to look at the links when I post them below, but I'm hoping they're either $20 or close to that price range still. The next one on the list, and I have 2 from this house on the list as well, is something that brought back memories, and I used to wear this fragrance when it first came out, and it is Oscar de la Renta's Pour Louis. Again, another fougère style fragrance. This one has a lot of muskiness to it, slightly animalic. I think this one could be pulled off, even though it's Pour Louis and it's a masculine masculine setup fragrance or marketed fragrance for men, I think that women can pull this one off. It does have that smell that I do smell on some older women, but it does smell different on a man. So that's Pour Louis from Oscar de la Renta. The next one, this line gets a lot of love, and people seem to like this brand and these line of fragrances, and it is Azzaro Pour Homme Intense. Now this bottle is really small. I believe this is 30 mLs. Spicy cinnamon, aromatic fragrance. Again, another one that I find easy to wear. Under $20 I got this bottle. I believe I got it for like $16. Fantastic. I mean, if you got this many fragrances, that size bottle just does you fine. So yeah, I know I'm saying under $20 and you're probably like, well, you're getting all these little bottles. Well, you know, it's under $20. I don't know what to say. But anyway, so moving on. Again with the house of Oscar de la Renta. Recent discovery of mine. And this one's a summertime banger as far as I'm concerned. The citruses in this work well. I wore it already once when I first got it, and it got compliments when I got it. And I like the cool bottle. And it is Oscar de la Renta Gentleman. Again, I picked this one up under $20, and I think it was a steal. I recommended it to some friends, and they did go out and get it. So, down to the last two. Now the next one for me, again, I ranked these by Fragrantica rating. Got a pretty high Fragrantica rating. Me personally, I find this one to be the least interesting for me. I think it's maybe too much or too close to being almost air freshener quality, but at the same time, the concentration, the weakness, you know, if lemon is what you're looking for, then this is definitely a fragrance for you. If you just want to smell bright, fresh lemon, from Alvarez Gomez, the Concentrate Cologne. This fragrance is, like I said, just fresh squeezed lemon in a bottle. Like bright lemon. But it's a cologne concentration, so it doesn't last very long at all. I would probably use that more as an aftershave or something like that. Or just if I want to come out of the shower and smell bright and fresh and just spray myself with something, I would probably use something like that. So the last one has been number one on cheap list of mine before, because for some reason it gets a ridiculous 4.46 for Fragrantica rating. I don't know if it's because of the star fruit. I don't know if it's because of the cool bottle, but it's Tommy Bahama St. Kitts. Love the color of this bottle. Like I said, that star fruit, it does get a different, unique twist. It's a little denser than the St. Bart's that I previously spoke about. This one right here. It is denser than this. They have some similarities. They kind of fall into the same thing, but it's almost like when you start collecting, you kind of want to try to get everything, right? So, and I like this line. I kind of enjoy it for the cheapies. There's some people that may have outgrown these fragrances, but I'm recommending to you guys that are looking for really cheap opportunities to get fragrances. Right here, all 10 fragrances less than $20. That means for less than $200, you could have all 10 of these fragrances. It's not a bad way to start a collection if you ask me. So anyway, NYC Fragrance family and all you new viewers, thank you for stopping by. And until next time, remember, if you smell good, you feel good. Have a nice day.